I'm going dating again in Houston tonight, and I want to give you my strategy. So, I have been in Houston since June, and your girl is in her dating journey. And I have shared on my account before that my intention dating this season is just me getting to know men, me getting to know myself through dating and all that. So I have done a ton of dating events. I'm doing one today at 5 o'clock. But my experience so far has been that the dating events aren't necessarily turning out to be men that I would be interested in. Not necessarily my type, but just interested in, and they're not interested in me for the most part. But I've learned a lot about myself. But then I've started going to networking events. So now that I have learned a little bit more about myself and how I interact and just learning how to show up well, I've been going to networking events, and that is the bag. Because at networking events, people, they're presenting themselves well, they're presenting themselves confidently with what they do or what have you, and they're coming up to you and they're having conversations, and they're not as intimidated or resistant because you're at a dating event. And so tonight I'm going to an event that is, I think it's like 4 or 5 hours long. Maybe it's 4 hours long. And I'm gonna get all dressed up because it's a like a soiree type of deal. I'm get all dressed up, be in all of my feminine energy, and I'm gonna smile at people. I'm gonna smile and walk up to people. And because it's not a dating event, it's not as intimidating when I walk up to someone, they don't necessarily think something's going on, so to speak. And every time I do this, what happens is that men, like, they come up to me a lot more often. They get to know me a lot more often, and I allow them to ask me for my information. So listen, if you are a single lady or you're a single man in Houston, go to these networking events. Now, you can do dating events, of course, but go to networking events. Put your best foot forward, be genuine, don't catfish, and watch what happens.